Everyone thinks meat is the ultimate source of protein, but what if everything you've been told is only half true? What if I told you there are plants, yes, simple plants, that can match or even beat meat in protein, and you can grow them right at home? Sounds surprising, right? But it's real, and most people have no idea. With food prices rising and health becoming a bigger concern, more people are looking for smarter, cheaper, and healthier ways to get their daily protein. And this is where things get interesting, because nature has already given us some incredibly powerful options. In today's video, I'm going to show you 13 amazing plants that are packed with protein. Some of them grow fast, some need almost no care, and a few of them might already be growing around you without you even noticing. And trust me, you'll want to watch till the end, because one of these plants is so powerful it can completely change how you think about food. So if you want to save money, eat healthier, and grow your own protein at home, let's get started. Number 1. Lentils or masoor dal. Let's start with one of the easiest and most powerful plant proteins you can grow, lentils. These tiny seeds may not look like much, but they are packed with around 25 grams of protein per 100 grams, making them a serious plant-based protein source. What makes lentils even special is how simple they are to grow. You don't need a big farm. Even a small patch of soil or a medium-sized container can work. Lentils prefer cool weather and grow quickly, usually ready to harvest within a few months. Another big advantage is how they actually improve your soil by fixing nitrogen, which helps other plants grow better too. Once harvested, you can dry and store them for long periods, making them perfect for home food security. If you're just starting your protein garden, lentils are one of the smartest and easiest choices you can make. Number 2. Chickpeas or chana. Chickpeas are another powerful plant-based protein plant that you can easily grow at home. They contain about 19 grams of protein per 100 grams and are also rich in fiber, which helps keep you full for longer. This makes them perfect not just for nutrition, but also for overall health. Growing chickpeas is surprisingly simple. They thrive in warm climates and don't require too much water, making them ideal for regions with limited rainfall. You can plant them directly in the soil or even in deep containers. The plants are small and bushy, so they don't take up much space. After harvesting, you can use chickpeas in many ways. Boil them, roast them, or grind them into flour. Plus, like lentils, they also help improve soil quality, so you're not just growing food, you're building a healthier garden at the same time. Number 3. Green peas. Green peas are one of those plants that almost everyone knows, but very few realize how rich they are in protein. With around 5 grams of protein per 100 grams fresh and much more when dried, they are a fantastic addition to your home garden. Peas are climbing plants, which means they grow vertically. This is perfect if you have limited space. You can use simple sticks or a small trellis to support them, and they'll grow upwards instead of spreading out. They prefer cooler weather and grow quite fast, often ready to harvest within 2 to 3 months. Another great thing about peas is their taste. Freshly harvested peas are sweeter and more flavorful than anything you buy from the market. Plus, they can be eaten raw, cooked, or added to many dishes. Easy to grow, delicious, and nutritious, peas are a must-have in any protein garden. Number 4. Soybeans. Now this is where things get serious. Soybeans are one of the highest plant-based protein sources in the world, containing around 36 to 40 grams of protein per 100 grams. That's actually higher than many types of meat. Growing soybeans at home requires a bit more attention compared to other plants, but the results are absolutely worth it. They need warm weather, full sunlight, and well-drained soil. The plants grow into small bushes and produce pods filled with protein-rich beans. Once harvested, soybeans can be used in many forms: boiled, turned into soy milk, tofu, or even roasted as snacks. They are incredibly versatile. If you're serious about producing your own protein at home, soybeans are one of the most powerful crops you can grow. This is not just gardening, this is food independence. 5. Spinach. Spinach might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of protein, but it's actually a surprisingly good source, especially when you consider how easy it is to grow.
Along with protein, it's packed with iron, vitamins, and antioxidants. Spinach grows very fast, often ready to harvest in just a few weeks. You can grow it in small pots, trays, or garden beds, making it perfect for beginners. It also allows multiple harvests. You can cut the leaves and they will grow back again. The best part is how versatile it is in the kitchen. You can eat it raw in salads, cook it in curries, or blend it into smoothies. So while it may not have as much protein as soybeans, its ease of growth and nutritional value make it an essential plant for any home garden. 6. Quinoa. Quinoa is often called a superfood, and for very good reason. It's a complete protein, which means it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs, something very rare in plant foods. Growing quinoa at home is easier than most people think. It's a hardy plant that can tolerate different soil conditions and doesn't need too much water. It grows tall with beautiful seed heads that you harvest once they dry. The seeds can be cooked just like rice and are incredibly nutritious. They're light, easy to digest, and perfect for healthy meals. If you're looking for a plant that combines nutrition, beauty, and practicality, quinoa is a fantastic choice. It's not just food, it's a long-term investment in your health. 7. Moringa, or drumstick tree. This is one of the most powerful plants you can grow. Moringa, often called the miracle tree, it's loaded with protein, vitamins, calcium, and antioxidants. Moringa grows incredibly fast and thrives even in poor soil conditions. Once established, it requires very little care. You can harvest its leaves regularly and they will keep growing back. The leaves can be eaten fresh, dried into powder, or added to many dishes. What makes moringa special is its nutritional density. Just a small amount can provide a significant boost to your diet. This is the kind of plant that can truly transform how you eat. If you only grow one high-protein plant from this list, this should be it. 8. Amaranth, or choulai. Amaranth is another underrated superplant. Both its leaves and seeds are rich in protein, making it a dual-purpose crop. It grows extremely fast and thrives in hot climates, which makes it perfect for many regions. One of the best things about amaranth is its resilience. It can grow in poor soil, requires minimal care, and still produces a high yield. The leaves can be cooked like spinach, while the seeds can be used as grains. It's also a beautiful plant, often with red or green leaves that add color to your garden. Amaranth is the definition of low effort, high reward. If you want a plant that gives you more with less work, this is a perfect choice. 9. Pumpkin, for seeds. Pumpkins are usually grown for their flesh, but the real protein powerhouse is in their seeds. Pumpkin seeds are rich in protein, healthy fats, and essential minerals. Growing pumpkins requires some space as they spread out with long vines. However, even one plant can produce multiple pumpkins, each filled with dozens of seeds. Once harvested, you can clean, dry, and roast the seeds for a healthy snack. Pumpkins are also very hardy and grow well in warm climates. They don't require constant care, making them suitable even for beginners. So instead of just thinking about the fruit, start looking at the seeds, because that's where the real nutrition is. 10. Sunflowers. Sunflowers are not just beautiful, they are incredibly useful too. Their seeds are packed with protein, healthy fats, and important nutrients. They are very easy to grow. Just plant the seeds in a sunny spot, water them regularly, and watch them grow tall. Within a few months, you'll have large flower heads filled with seeds. Harvesting is simple. Once the flower dries, you can collect the seeds and use them as snacks or in meals. Sunflowers are perfect if you want something that looks amazing in your garden and also provides real nutritional value, beauty, and function in one plant.
Number 11. Beans, kidney beans, or lobia. Beans are one of the most reliable sources of plant protein. They contain around 20 to 25 grams of protein per 100 grams and are a staple food in many cultures. One of the best things about beans is how they grow. Many varieties are climbers, which means they grow vertically. This saves space and makes them perfect for small gardens. Just provide a support structure and they'll do the rest. Beans are also very productive. A few plants can give you a large harvest.
Plus, they enrich the soil just like lentils and chickpeas. If you're building a protein-rich garden, beans are absolutely essential. Number 12. Broccoli. Broccoli may not be the highest in protein compared to legumes, but it still offers a decent amount along with powerful nutrients. It's especially rich in vitamins and antioxidants. It grows best in cooler weather and can be planted in pots or garden beds. The plant produces a central head which you harvest first, followed by smaller side shoots. What makes broccoli special is its health benefits. It supports immunity, digestion, and overall well-being. So even if it's not your main protein source, it's a valuable addition to your diet and garden. Number 13. Peanuts. Last but definitely not least, peanuts. Many people don't realize this, but peanuts are actually legumes and they're rich in protein. They grow underground, which makes them unique compared to most plants. You plant them above the soil, but the peanuts develop below it. They need warm weather and loose soil to grow properly. Once harvested, they can be eaten raw, roasted, or turned into peanut butter. They're calorie-dense, nutritious, and highly satisfying. If you want a plant that gives both protein and energy, peanuts are a perfect choice. Now you've seen it. 13 powerful plants that can give you serious protein without depending on meat. And the best part? Most of these are incredibly easy to grow at home. You don't need a big farm, you don't need expensive tools, just a few pots, some soil, and a little consistency. Imagine this. Instead of buying everything from the market, you step outside and harvest your own fresh, protein-rich food. Healthier, cheaper, and completely in your control. Start small. Pick just 2 or 3 plants from this list, grow them, learn from them, and slowly build your own self-sufficient garden. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these plants are you going to grow first? Drop your answer in the comments. I read every single one. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, share it with someone who cares about healthy living, and don't forget to subscribe for more smart gardening ideas. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.